Hey guys, how you doing today? This is Curtis at bullyfights.com, the world's #1 bully dog classifieds. Bullytree.com, which is my pedigree database and blogging website, www.bullytree.com, and bullyblogging.com, which is just my bully blog. Today I want to talk about something that I know that we may all have an interest in, which is our websites. Yeah, our websites. Question: what is a website? How can it help you? Well, to me, again, notice I say to me, our websites are ads for their entire world. Not just America, not just in the United States of America, not just your little country or your big country. It's when you're online, the www. World Wide Web, everybody, everywhere can see ya. And that is why our dogs, the bully breeds, have taken off internationally. Mainly because of websites. There are more dogs being sold today overseas. Might I say I'm in the US. There are more dogs being sold overseas, internationally, than ever before. And this came along with the advent of the World Wide Web, the websites. Okay. Unfortunately, as a computer person and a web person, I feel that our dogs are not being displayed on websites in an appropriate way. And I also feel, not everyone, but many of our dogs are not being displayed in an appropriate way. Many websites don't do our breeds justice. Some websites are what I call way overdone. Some websites are underdone, which is they lack in content. Most of my videos would be based around breed representation, and this topic comes in many different aspects, right? And websites is one of your website and website building is one of those aspects. Okay, a website should represent you and your dogs, but mostly it should be a positive thing. Okay? Dogs sell websites. Dogs sell dogs. Website don't sell dogs. Okay? Website would help in the sale of dogs, but dogs is what are going to sell dogs, which means that you must have quality. But just in case your quality is not that good, simple things like the way your website is set up and the ease of use, the lack of distractions, loading time, may help someone to consider more than they would have from buying a dog from you. In other words, don't make your websites complicated. Let your website represent your personality in terms of its positiveness. Because if someone is negative, we don't want to have a negative website. It's just not good for the dogs. Okay, simple website with much descriptions, and treat and talk about your dogs with love. Coming up and saying my dog has a 25-inch head, and he was born in 1991 and he's 100 pounds. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you would speak of this dog as a part of your family, this is John. John does so and so. John, ever since he was a baby, was very da 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 da. This is what I'm trying to say. Your dog is, to me, your dog should be just more than a dog. It should be a member of your family. And if you were to speak about a member of your family, then you wouldn't just say, this is John, he's 12. You would talk about, it would bring a gleam in your eyes every time you spoke about your son or your daughter. And so when you speak about your dogs to the world, okay, it should bring that gleam in your eyes, and you should talk about your dog in totality. You know, let everyone know what we're working with here. Okay, everything from pedigree and, you know, the previous owner, where you got him from, and why you made that choice to choose this dog. You know, so fill your pages with content. Not only is it good for the search engines, but it lets people understand where you're coming from and who you are and what your dogs mean to you. Okay, instead of just a object of a sale. Okay, and guys, if you could, being a webmaster, let me tell you something. If only you could avoid everything that's not necessary on your website. Believe me, that will help your website to shoot up in the rankings in so many different ways. You know, be a leader when it comes to your website also. Not only for the dogs, in general, be a leader. You know, you don't have to follow the next person's design. You know, be a leader and do what you really want. You know, the people that follow are the same ones that never get recognized. You see, because they're just followers. The innovators, the inventors are the ones that are recognized in any business. Okay, so go ahead and make your website simple. You know, I'm not saying you can't have music and flash and all that stuff, but all this stuff doesn't really help your website. You know, it's pretty cool to have it, but it doesn't really help your website. What helps your website? What really helps you to sell a dog? Number one is your dog. Number two is the way you talk about your dogs. Okay? And number three is the way you deal with people. When they call you. Hey, Randy, I need a dog. I just went onto your website. I saw this dog for sale. You know, tell me about it. You know, tell them about it. You know, be professional. Okay? Your website will bring people to you, but you have to finish the deal. Finishing the deal takes love. Finishing the deal successfully takes love for your dogs in general. Okay? So, this is Curtis at bullyfights.com, bullytree.com, bullyblogging.com saying, when it comes to your website, make it simple, make it to the point. You want a lot of description, and oh, don't forget, a lot of great pictures. No blurry ones and all that stuff. Get a camera, get a good camera. Ask your friend for his camera borrowed and spend an hour and take pictures of your dogs. Get good, clear pictures that you can work with so people can see your dogs. It makes your website look better. It gives people a better visual on your dogs. And, you know, it's just better all around, okay? So peace and love, everybody. Bullies rock. Curtis here. And don't forget to visit my pedigree tree, my database website, www.pedigreetree.com. www.bullytree.com. Okay? Peace. That's gonna cut off anyway, so